This is lesson 2 on playing a little chord melody arrangement of the Beatles ballad by John Lennon. Yes, it is. We got through the first little section, the lyrics of which are, "If you wear red tonight, remember what I said tonight, for red is the color that my baby wore, and what's more, it's true." That's what we covered in part 1 of this. So we're up to the lyric, yes it is, it's true. So that's going to be this little E major chord. It's like a D cowboy chord moved up 2 frets. Single note, F sharp, first string, 2nd fret. I'm doing a 3-note E major here. First 2 strings open and the 3rd string fretted at the 1st fret. So it's got the 6th string sounding on the bottom. Back to the E major. Now when we're going into the middle 8, we change the E major into an E7, so it's going to be, okay. Now all that is, it's an E7, again kind of like a D7 open chord but moved up 2 frets, sounding the 6th string with it. Then an E7, okay, which is like an E major, but you're leaving the 4th string open. Okay, so picking up today's notes, E major, then you switch to E7. We jump up 7th fret, we're going to play this B minor 7. Ring fingers barring strings 2, 3, and 4. Middle finger is simply pressing the 6th string. A on the 1st string, 5th fret. C sharp on the 1st string, 9th fret. This is an E9. We're going to play right here with the middle finger barring the first 3 strings, your index just playing the 4th string, and you're sounding the open 6th string with it. This is a D sharp note, 1st string, 11th fret. Coming up for an A major, we've got the open 5th string sounding, and on the first 3 strings we've got fret 12 on the 1st string and fret 14 on the 2nd and 3rd strings. To an F sharp minor right here. Okay, let's come back and go over that again. From today's notes. E9. D sharp note up to an A major, F sharp minor, go back to the B minor, 7, E9. Okay, now we come to a C sharp minor. You know, it's a bar chord that you've used a lot. The root is on the 6th string. Okay, it's a C sharp minor. Since I'm not going to be playing the 5th string, I don't need to finger it, so I'm simply going to use my ring finger to I'm going to use my ring finger to fret the 4th string, 11th fret. Okay. Again, I'm not plucking the 5th string. I'm going to use the pinky for something else. So here we go on this. It's going to be sound all the way through the 1st string. Come back with the pinky on the 2nd string. So again, this is going to be, now we stay on the 1st string and do, okay, it's a little tricky and it's a little tied up here with the smaller distances between the frets. If we take it from the B minor 7 part again, I could be happy with you by my side. Going to that C sharp minor. This is all on the 1st string. It's 16, 14, 16, 14, pull off to 12. back to the final of the A section, so to speak. Sorry, let me do that again. It's going to be here, back to that A major thing that we did earlier, then to the D major one, to C sharp minor. Here's the Yes It Is riff, chord voicings. We've got the E major, and now we're going to go to a G sharp major bar chord. Back to the Yes It Is thing again. E major chord, little single note thing. First string 11th fret, first string 7th fret, second string 9th fret, first string 9th fret. And that's basically it. So if we take the new stuff from today, if you wear red tonight, remember what I said tonight, for red is the color that my baby wore, and once more it's true. Then we kicked in today with Yes It Is, It's True. And we're heading into the middle eight. So E7. Okay, now we're going to go into the final A section. Here's Yes It Is, but to a G sharp major. And that's it. A little solo guitar arrangement of a nice mid-60s Beatles ballad. Surprising how many of these beautiful little melodies John Lennon actually wrote, given that, you know, he's always associated with the more rock and roll, Chuck Berry aspects of the Beatles music. Anyway, I hope that was clear. Go back to part one, work on that, maybe master that first if you can. Move on to this section that we just did, and I mean, most Beatle fans will recognize the tune, even though it's not one of the most heard ones on the radio, but really nice tune, and thanks for watching, and keep practicing.